there could be some advantage if they're offering $299 as a flat rate when you're doing a 100,000 square foot.
So this is just an interesting thing for Matterport service providers to consider, is if Matterport Digital Pro VHT Studios does not cap the square footage, and you get a 10 or 15,000 square foot listing, you might consider just engaging them to shoot it and still do everything else yourself.
Yeah. Yep. You would have to get access to be able to edit the tours, and that would be a big thing too. I would want to be able to edit the tours.
That's a good question, because you don't have access to the tour. Were you able to have the tour transferred to your account?
Well, I came in as a homeowner.
Yes.
I assume, they should offer, a short sightedness for them. They should offer a B2B solution where, other, if I got busy.
Well, but that's Matterport Capture Services on Demand. So they have a product for that. Incidentally, I think one of the things is totally confusing, because you notice every time I say Matterport Digital Pro, I also say VHT Studios. And I noticed the email that you shared from VHT Studios in the We Get Around Network forum says Matterport Capture Services in a couple of places. So like, well, which solution?
Yeah. Right here, Capture Services Coordinator. So and here's another thing with the form, like I clearly registered as a homeowner. They set me up as a homeowner, not as an agent. So these don't apply to me. Maybe they could have stuff geared towards homeowners or property managers.
I'm sorry, I took you off screen share. Were there any other questions that they asked that like you're dying to answer?
No.
All right. So sum up the experience for us. You got 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Someone comes up, the Matterport service provider comes up to you and says, "Hey, Tom, I understand that you did the $299 Matterport Digital Pro bundle. Were you happy?"
No, I wasn't happy. There was more to be desired. I had high expectations, and not just coming from a photography business owner, but coming from a customer who's paying for a service. I totally was disappointed by the missed bathroom scan. I totally was disappointed by that one shot of the bathroom that had the walls all discolored. And I was disappointed about the number of images. And those were the 3 points for me where I was like, okay, as a person paying for the service by way of you, my gracious sponsor, I would be disappointed. I wouldn't use them again, even if they made it right. Because, think about this. You clean a house as a homeowner, you have kids or whatever, you get your house all nice and tidy. Somebody comes out and does it. And then you're like, I can breathe. And everything comes out of the closets and the kids tear up the house. And then you have to have a service provider say, "Hey, we missed something. Can we come back?" I really hammer that in with my photographers. Don't miss anything, because you're inconveniencing the agent, you're inconveniencing the homeowner. It's a huge deal.
Do you want to send them a message and see if they'll come out? Not that you'll actually take them up on that, but just to see if they'd come. No, well, I guess you said you figured they would, if they asked, they would show up, so it's not worth asking them.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to fill out the form, and I'm going to put those comments in the additional comment section, and I might send them an email, and I'll just follow up in the We Get Around Network and put their response to see how they handle it. If they're offering to come back out, or if they're offering for a partial refund, or if they're just like, deal with it tough.
Yeah, I really don't want $29.90 back. Our accounting team would not know how to deal with that that return of funds. But yeah. I am curious about whether they would, in good faith, come back out, even if we're not going to take them up on that.
Right.